Our mission is to end homelessness, and that includes veteran homelessness. And so we have a problem in that where we are right now, 1 out of 8 homeless veterans in the entire nation are basically within about 40 or 50 miles of this location. What we've come up with here is an innovative approach where we are trying to get more housing built for homeless veterans as soon as possible and to a high standard so we can end veteran homelessness and move on to ending homelessness among all populations. Pacific Premier Bank applied on our behalf to the Federal Home Loan Bank of San Francisco for Affordable Housing Program funds, which is kind of a grant program. Without that financing, we couldn't have made this project work.
We consider our relationship with American Family Housing an ideal partnership.
Not only is the bank more flexible than other lenders, but they provide something that we really value, which is they actually will do a risk assessment, real estate credit risk assessment, and they help us make sure that the project makes sense, is financially sustainable. During the whole process, they look at the environmentals on the property, they look at the design, during construction they monitor the expenditure of funds, and they help us manage risk. So they're a very important partner to us, and we really couldn't do it without them. It's very hard to do development in Southern California, and so we look for ways to be creative. And so the recycled shipping containers have enabled us to very quickly come up with an approach where we can build 16 units for formerly chronically homeless veterans. We did it in about 6 months.
I served in the military from 1996 to 2014, over 17 years. I ended up homeless for over a year. Being here, having a chance to be here, I'm excited just to have a place, to be off the streets. That's great. But also to be living in one of the first examples in the U.S. of this green technology being used at the consumer level. It's very exciting. The people that are here, everybody that's here, have all served in the military. We were all homeless. We all have persistent disabilities. It's very easy to talk to my neighbors and to associate with them. And that's something that a lot of service members don't get if they come back and continue to have quote-unquote normal lives. We can have difficulties reintegrating and being able to speak with our families and such if they didn't serve. It's a different world when you serve.
Everyone who lives in the building has their own narrative and their own story. It's just amazing the triumphs, the small triumphs that you see here on a day-to-day basis with the different veterans who live here. I think they're all amazing people.
My name is Cliff Wilson, veteran of the Marine Corps. I grew up in Compton, and I've been in Orange County for almost, say, 20 years. Terrible drug habit. Got caught up with the wrong friends and doing the wrong things. You know, I've had every opportunity to get my life in order, but I couldn't do it. It was so difficult. I came here and it's changed my life. I've got my wife and kid back. I've gotten my guard card. I don't do drugs anymore. And I'm gonna cry. I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. You see, we got plants over here. We got our garden that we planted. And I've never done that before. I don't have a green thumb, you know, so it's rewarding when you see the plants start to bloom.
We're now taking this new tried and true approach, and we're building out the infrastructure to end homelessness. I give it 25 years tops so we can end homelessness in Southern California. It's not a stretch, it's quite doable, and it's just about putting one foot in front of the other.
Living here has been, words can't describe, it's been wonderful. It's been more than I expected.